is Javiera Álvarez, and this is my last journal of this semester, in which I will talk about the last unit called Ethics and Professionalism. So, first of all, I would like to say that this was actually a very useful unit because we could get more input about what ethics in general and specifically in teaching means, and also what professionalism means for our career. I already knew that professionalism was a goal that I wanted to reach in my profession, my teaching profession, because it is the way in which I can show how committed I am with my job. In this case, I believe that our main concern and commitment is with our students. Of course, their development and well-being will always be the result of our decisions and of our behavior inside of the classroom and also outside of it. Besides concerning to the responsibilities we have as professionals, I can mention many of them that I think are really important for our teaching development. Firstly, to mention a constant reflection a constant reflection on our own performance, and our own performance is essential for us in order to identify our strengths and to keep them, and also in order to identify our weaknesses and to improve them, and to find different strategies and ways to improve them and to not make the same mistakes again. Then growing and developing professionally is also related to what I just said, but here we can also include a constant updating to new strategies, methodologies, and maybe engaging in further studies too that can improve our profession. Also, in terms of showing professionalism, I can say that being punctual, responsible and engaged with our students' learning shows how committed we are with our profession. And here I can add that the communication with the families and with our teamwork and with the school community, the school staff as a whole, will always be some of the main points that we cannot forget if we want to be really good teachers who leave a footprint on our students, which is I want to be someday, I hope. Actually, I could go on forever mentioning different things that are important, but in order to move on, I will mention the last thing regarding our professional integrity. This term is used to refer to the ethical consciousness that we have on our own practice as teachers, and if we are able or not to understand and raise awareness on how much we can influence our students through our behavior and through the beliefs and values that we show to them on through our performance every day. Besides, this term is also concerned to something that is very valuable for me, at least, and it is the right to methodological freedom. I believe that as teachers with different beliefs, we have to be allowed to have professional autonomy. Otherwise, we cannot be professionals, as the word says. We need to be allowed to choose the methodologies we want to apply to our students, of course, always considering our students' needs, their likes or dislikes, and their skills too. Okay, that's something that I wouldn't forget. So, well, in the case of ethics and professionalism, I believe that there will always be ethical dilemmas in our classrooms or even in the teacher's lounge when sharing with our colleagues and other members of the educative community. But it will depend on us if we choose to be loyal to our principles and beliefs, if we are sure that they are right, or if we choose to go with the easiest solution that will probably harm in some way our performance, our self-development, or our students' development and learning. Finally, concerning to the teaching methodologies, this semester we could get a stronger input in grammar because almost every class we worked on a different unit from the grammar book. I believe this is very, very important to us because we always thought that although our English program is very successful and was successful at making us learn the language and learn to communicate in the language, at least to me it was successful, we also think that we needed our English, that we needed anyway to improve some grammatical knowledge that wouldn't just be useful for ourselves and for our English performance, but also for our teaching, yes, regarding our students' learning of the language, because at some point our future students would need maybe some explicit knowledge about English, and if we do not manage it well, we wouldn't be allowed to teach it to them in the right way. So yes, it was very, very useful, and I hope you can keep doing this in the future semesters. Okay, so that was my journal. Thank you for watching, and yes, bye.